Hi everybody, I'm Salmon, but you can call me Rain. Today I'm here with something completely different from my usual content. It's not a speed build with an enhanced commentary, but rather a hood tour. But not just any hood tour. I'm going to show you guys my Build a City Challenge hood. I'm gonna show you a little bit of the houses and the founding families. My neighborhood is called Sunridge Bay, and if you're following me on Tumblr, shameless plug, go follow me on Tumblr. If you follow me on Tumblr, you've already seen a few screenshots of the families, so you have kind of an idea of what's going on. So yeah, in this video I'll be showing you my 3 founding families, and I'm gonna let you guys know about the lore, showing you around their houses and stuff like that. I decided for this video to just start with the founding families because I'm at the point where they have many children and the hood is just too big to fit into one video. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into touring. So here we are in Sunridge Bay. Currently it is winter, so you will not be able to see the whole neighborhood in its last period, but you know, okay, it's lagging a little bit. Anyways, so here are some of the houses. Most of the families live here in the middle of the town. Here are the lower income families. Moving on to here, it's so laggy, oh my god. Here we have the library, we have different apartments, we have stores, it's like mostly the commercial area, as well as the, I guess, kind of starter apartments. People just rent rooms and stay there for a little bit until they have enough money to move into a house. Here is the sports hub. I think I'm gonna tour the own businesses later. Then here, this is the Sunridge Bay Church, where they have their cemetery as well. Here there is more apartments. And this is the Sunrise Bay beach, cause yeah, it's near the ocean and I really like having my sons go swimming during summer. So I have my my spreadsheet opened. So the first family that we're gonna see is the Tate family. They live over here, and currently the family consists of, the household consists of Noah, Kaylin, Axel, Kendrick, Yanis, and Xavier. So let's go and check them out. Here we are at the Tate farm. It's currently snowing a lot, so it's 6 a.m. I'm gonna give you guys a little tour of the farm. I guess I should have waited another rotation before showing you guys around, so that everything would be in summer and stuff like that. So you could see stuff a little better. But as you guys can see, Noah is about to die. And I wanted to show you guys the founders alive, even though I think he's the left founder alive right now. Yeah, he's actually the last founder alive. But yeah, so I'm gonna go into build mode so you guys can see a little better. Here is the house. It started off as a little shack. It originally only had the first floor. And then I added the second floor when the children were born, and then I had to add the third floor because they had too many children and they just wouldn't fit anywhere. And oh, they have a genie lamp. I didn't know they had a chimney lamp. Anyways, um, so this is the farmhouse. Here, Noah has his car, which honestly Axel has inherited, because he also has the store. I'm gonna show you the store later on. Here is the farm. Um, Here they have crops and trees, and they make their money from selling crops and fish. They occasionally go fishing, but yeah, it's not something that they do really often. So, when you go in, you see the entrance. The house is very rustic, very like old homey, like grandma's house, pretty much. Um, Here is the living room. They have their fireplace, they have their couches, they sit all here and they watch TV together. Oh, okay, there are cakes here. I think it was Xavier and Yanni's birthday last round, and I just didn't clean that up. But yeah, this is the kitchen. I really like their kitchen. It's more modern from what you'd expect for like a farmhouse to have. But Kaylin, the mother, really likes to cook. So I was like, yeah, okay, it makes sense to me for them to have like a better kitchen. Going here, this is one of the bathrooms. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Here they also have the washroom with a washer and dryer. Here, just the mirror and stuff like that. Going back to the hallway, from here you go upstairs to the second floor. Here are some family pictures. These are their children. And here we have Kaylin and Noah and all of the children. Cause yeah, they really like their children. They love their children. And yeah, here's a picture of all the Tate siblings. Yeah. Here is the dining room. It's kind of empty. Cause I don't know. I find that dining rooms get like very cluttered very easily, and they cannot access the chairs and stuff like that, and it's just a hassle. Here they have a photo wall with all of the children. Here is Benjamin and Axel, then Hannah, Ivory, Kendrick, etc., etc. I'll introduce you guys to them. So going from here, this used to be like an empty room, but now it has become Noah's and Kaylin's room. Because they're pretty old, they cannot go up and down the stairs, and like I had counted them as like 90-year-olds. They cannot go up and down the stairs, so they stay here. And that's pretty much the first floor of the house. Going upstairs, things are getting kind of cramped and crowded. So here, this used to be Benjamin's and Axel's room, but Benjamin has left the house many rounds now, and Axel has taken the master bedroom. This used to be Ivory's and Hannah's room, but then again, both Ivory and Hannah have left the house and have moved out on their own. Here there's a bathroom. Here's another bedroom. Here's the master bedroom. This used to be Kaylin and Noah's bedroom, but now it's Axel's. And the master bedroom has its own ensuite bathroom. So yeah. Here there are empty like portraits. I'm gonna have like pictures of his siblings or children when he has them, but yeah. Now here is the third floor. There's a bathroom here that like needs cleaning, but yeah. And here are the other. Oh, okay. This is so. Why is it so bright in here? Anyways, here is Yanni's and Xavier's room, and Kendrick also sleeps here. It's pretty barren. Like, his room is completely empty. He just has a bed. But yeah. So this is the house. I don't think they're gonna move out. Like, an heir will always have this house. I don't think they're gonna ever abandon it. But yeah. So Noah and Kaylin are basically the first people who had children. I think. Or no, actually no. I'm sorry. Actually, guys, I think I have to give you like kind of a backstory. So there were three founders, as I mentioned, but so there was Noah, and then there were two more families, Sarah, and then I don't remember his name. I think it was Mike, but I don't remember. But the three last names that we'll mainly see are Tate, White, and Edwards. So Noah, of course, is Noah Tate, and he married a townie, Kaylin, and they had children. So they had Benjamin and Axel. And then they had Hannah. They were twins. Hannah then was born alone. Then they had Ivory and Jackson, who were also twins. Then they had Kendrick, who is also born alone. And then Xavier and Yanis, who are the little children of the house, who are also twins. As you can see, Benjamin also has his own daughter named Zoe, because he's married to May, and I think I've talked about them before. Yeah, I've built their house. Yeah, I've built their house for the channel. So yeah. So they have a lot of children. They wanted to have 10 children, but they just got too old for that, and yeah, so they, oh my god, they have a lot of children. This house was hectic. Oh my god, it was so bad. But yeah, anyways, so to give you guys a little bit of backstory, so Noah moved in. He decided to become the farmer of the group. He was best friends with Mr. Edwards. I think his name was Mike. We're just gonna call him Mike because I don't remember his actual name. So they were best friends. Then he met Kaylin. They fell in love. They moved in together. They had their children. And Axel, their eldest son, is a family sim right now, and he's kind of suffering because here's the thing. He was dating Milena separate, and now he's engaged to her, but the whole story is that they were high school sweethearts, and then Milena's mother died in a fire, and so Milena had to take care of her father and her siblings, which ultimately made Axel and Milena like break up because she couldn't handle all the stress and stuff like that. So they were separated for like many years, and now it's been like 6 years since her mother's death, and Axel decided to give it another try, and Milena said yes, and now the only problem is that he has to raise his siblings, his younger siblings, especially since Noah and Kaylin are about to die. So he wants to figure things out. He wants to give a good education and a good life to his siblings, but he also really, really wants a family. He's a family sim, and yeah, it's very sad because Milena also is a family sim, so they want to have a lot of children, but things just have not been the easiest for them. So yeah, this is Axel. He is the heir to the farm. He has a gold a gold gardening badge, a silver fishing badge, and a silver cash register badge. Cause and he doesn't have like many skills. Cause he also works at the grocery store with his father sometimes. So yeah, this is kind of his story. He kind of was forced to grow up too fast because his parents just kept having children, and he and his brother were the basically caregivers, alongside Hannah, his younger sister. He has kind of a lot of friends actually. Um, but like all of his friends are in the family. Like, he has Milena, of course, but then he's best friends with his brother, his sisters, and Jackson. And also he's very good friends with his twin brother's wife. You know, he's kind of like very introverted. He loves to love, but yeah, he doesn't get along with his younger siblings because it wasn't their fault. He's kind of more angry with his parents because he was like, as I thought I was about to finally be able to live my own life, you had more children and now I have to take care of them. And yeah, they also have a very big age gap. He could honestly be their father, because he's like, in my head, he's like 30 years old, and they're like, what, like 13? Um, so yeah, he's not having fun in life. Moving on, this is Kendrick. He's kind of the forgotten child. He's a fortune sim. I don't have much to say. He has a girlfriend. Her name is Laura, and this is his friend Ian. He just recently like got into the neighborhood because he just got adopted as a teenager. So the thing about him is that Laura, they've been together for many years, but at some point at a party, um, Ian Ian is a Roman sim, and even though he's Kendrick's best friend, in his eyes, he um went and made out with Laura, and yeah, Laura is also a family sim, and she's super like guilty, and she doesn't know how to tell Kendrick, as like maybe I shouldn't tell him, maybe I should just forget about it. Um, but yeah, that's kind of the issue. Kendrick is completely oblivious, but the fact his girlfriend and his friend had something between them. Um, but yeah, and then here we have the babies. The little babies. There's nothing to say about them because like they just aged up into children. I don't know what they're gonna do with their lives, and I don't really care, honestly. I'm gonna find out as we go on. Um, so yeah, this is basically the first part of the Tate family. The rest of the children either have moved out, like Hannah and Jackson and Ivory. They've all moved out. Um, so yeah, I think I'm gonna go and show you guys the rest of the family. This is the beautiful Hannah. Hannah looks so much like her mother. It's actually kind of crazy. It's like she's like a clone, but I made sure to roll the pacifier so I don't have any problems with like genetics. So, this is our beautiful Hannah. She's unemployed, and she's living here in an apartment right here. She doesn't have any money, as you guys can see. She's barely making it, but she doesn't want to get a job. Like, she doesn't care for that. She just wants to have children. She wants to be like her mother and have a big happy family. Her aspiration, I think, is to like reach actually top of career and stuff like that. Yeah, reach top, career top, and have 3 children on high levels. But she's never had the want to get a career. Um, she may find something like in the paper, but I don't know. She has never rolled a wand for anything like that. So what's up with her? Um, she's a family sim, as I said. She's dating Cody Myers. His family has also been one of the early settlers. He wasn't a founding family. Uh, he's not part of any founding family, but his parents, his father actually, joined very early on. I think he's like the fourth sim to ever join the world, other than the three founders. Um, so uh, she has she's very good friends with her neighbor Lily, and she hates Christian, cause for some reason Christian decided to start attacking her, and Cody was like, no, the fuck you're not. You're not gonna touch my wife. Uh, and they just had a fight, a fist fight, like multiple times. Um, so yeah, she doesn't like him, and she cannot wait to leave this place. But she's very happy because she thinks that Cody is the one for her. Um, she wants to get engaged and get married. But hate to break it to you, sweetheart, Cody, he's not a family man. He's a fortune sim, I think. But I don't think he would want to settle down, at least for now. Um, but yeah, this is pretty much her situation. There's not much going on. She was when she was a teenager, she was dating Lloyd. Um, but now her younger sister Ivory is, I think, engaged to Lloyd. So that's kind of the thing between her uh, and her ex, but she's still very good friends with her siblings. Um, and yeah, she's actually friends with even Xavier and Yanis, which Axel fucking hates. Um, so yeah, that's basically it. There's not much to say about her because she's just starting out. She just like moved to the apartment. There's nothing going on. Honestly, we're just waiting to see how it will go on. So let's move to the next part of the family. So this is Jackson. He is Ivory's twin brother, and he's actually very pretty. He's like a very handsome sim. Um, his very color is green, as you can tell. But yeah, anyways, he lives here, um, in the warehouse apartments. He got the money from his parents, and he decided to rent out an apartment with his sister. But his sister decided to move out and live with her new boyfriend. So here's a little apartment tour. It's just a little loft. Here, this bed, this sofa turns into a bed actually. Let me turn on the light here. Here is his bed, the TV, the bathroom, just simple stuff, nothing too crazy. It's just like it's a starter apartment, but not in a bad condition. Like here you have your own bathroom, you have your privacy, your own kitchen. His sister Hannah, the one we saw before, lives in a communal space. So yeah. So here's Jackson. He's much younger than Hannah and Benjamin and Axel. So he is a romance sim, and his aspiration is to woohoo with 20 different sims. Now, here is the thing. Growing up, he had a massive crush on Gemma Myers. Um, he had the biggest crush on her. He wanted to marry her. He was heads over heels for her. But at the end, she got married and had children with a completely different man. And he was so heartbroken. He left behind his dreams of being like a family man, and he's now a romance sim. They've stayed friends. They've stayed friends, but yeah, he truly loved her. But it just didn't work out between them. He's real good friends with all his siblings. He doesn't have much connection to Jans and Xavier though. He doesn't know many people. He always was very obsessed over Gemma. He was in love with her, but Gemma is a little older than him, and she was Hannah's like friend. So it was like, oh yeah, my friend's little brother has a crush on me, whatever. But he actually really loved her. But yeah, he's also unemployed currently. He also needs to get a job like ASAP. I don't know why so many of my sims are unemployed. I don't know what's going on. He's a Pisces, by the way. I don't know if I told you guys everybody else's sign, but whatever. It doesn't really matter. He's a Pisces. He has a bronze fishing badge because him and his siblings would go fishing together. So yeah, this is the beautiful Jackson. He is heartbroken and turned into from a lover boy to another Don Lothario, I guess. Moving on, here we have Ivory and her fiance Lloyd. Oh my god, the camera. I'm so sorry, guys. The camera is kind of weird. So I had to leave the game around a little bit because he was at work when I joined the lot. So it's now like 12. But anyways, so this is Ivory and this is Lloyd. Lloyd used to date her sister, but doesn't matter. Now they are together. So Ivory works as a dolphin tank cleaner in the oceanography career. She has a gold fishing badge, and that's why she was able to get the job when she grew up. So here you can see her relationships. When she moved in with her brother downstairs, she met Lloyd, and she knew who Lloyd was because he was dating her sister for a little bit. But then she got to know him, if you know what I mean. And Lloyd is actually much closer to Ivory's age than Hannah's age, so they actually hit it off pretty well. I'm gonna talk about Lloyd a little bit later. You can see some stuff here. I'm gonna talk about his family later because he's connected to the founding families, but in a different way. I'm gonna explain things later. Just know that he also had a twin brother. His name was Marcus. So Lloyd, who is a twin, married Ivory, who's married, is engaged to Ivory, who is also a twin. So just so you guys have a basic idea of what's going on. So Ivory wants to become hand of Poseidon. So she wants to work her way up to the oceanography career, and I think she's actually gonna be able to do it. She's a knowledge sim, so she's very driven by her skills and stuff like that, even though she doesn't have many yet. But that's besides the point. I'm gonna give you guys a little something that I'm gonna get more into it later. So Lloyd used to date Hannah. Then his mother died of old age. He broke up with Hannah. His twin brother Marcus offed himself because of depression, and it really struck him. So he wants to live his life to the fullest. So he's a pleasure sim. He, I don't know what that says, harvest 2000 best quality garden produce. That wasn't his aspiration. I think it may have changed while I was away, but whatever. He wanted to live his life to the fullest. So he met Ivory. He also really liked her. They fell in love. They are engaged. But so this is Penelope. She is a beautiful sim. Honestly, this is one of my favorite sims that I've ever made or played with in general, because she was born in game. He honestly, I actually don't remember how that happened, but he cheated on Ivory with Penelope. But I think it was like more of a one-time thing. I don't think it's gonna happen again, but Ivory has no idea about it, and I think she doesn't want to know about it either. Lloyd doesn't have a job, but he is a store owner. I don't remember which of the many stores he owns. I don't remember which community lot he owns, because his family has like a lot of property. Oh my god. Let me just call a taxi real quick. What is he doing? No, oh my god, I have ACR installed. No, you are, no, just no. Oh my god. Okay, so they have perfect appliances, right? Yeah, so he has the appliances store. I thought his sister had it. Maybe not. Oh yeah, his sister has the arcade. Whatever. Sorry. Yeah. Whatever. So he has a store. She works as an oceanographer. This is their apartment. I didn't show you the apartment before. Here is a little tour. It's very modern. Here is the TV and the living room. The dining room, the kitchen. The appliances, of course, are all from their store. The bathroom. Huh. Is there a chance Ever is pregnant? She may be pregnant and I don't remember. Let me... She is pregnant. Okay, I did not know that. Okay. So she's pregnant. Okay, so this is the office, and this is their bedroom, and I guess it's gonna be the nursery, cause she's pregnant. Oh god, she is pregnant. I didn't know she was pregnant. She just turned into an adult and she's pregnant. But yeah. Anyways, that's pretty much it about them. Let's move on to Benjamin and his wife. Okay, here we are at Benjamin's house. You've already seen the speed build on my channel, so if you guys want a tour of it, go watch the speed build. This is May, his wife, and their little daughter, who is a toddler, and she's so fucking adorable. Benjamin is at work. I don't know what's going on, honestly. So I'm just gonna leave the game running while I yup, and we're just gonna wait for him to come back and show you what he looks like and stuff like that. So until then, I'm gonna talk about May, cause I really like her. May. Okay, goodbye, May. Oh my god, what's going on? Okay, so May is a scientist. She's an inventor level 6 of her career. She's acknowledging she wants to have another child, so I'm gonna look that in actually. Where are you going, girly? Love, where? You walked all the way. Oh my god, what's going on with The Sims? Oh, okay. Anyways, so she's an inventor. She's super pretty. She's the adoptive daughter of uh, Tay and Han, and she has a little sister named Ray, who is a teenager, and she has a child. Because yeah, teen pregnancy is also a part of the story here. Yeah, it was an accident. She didn't mean to get pregnant, but now she has a daughter. Uh, and yeah, she has a little niece that's the age of her daughter, which is cool, I guess. Anyways, so she is best friends with Elena Myers. Uh, Originally Elena Edwards. Edwards founding family. I'm gonna let you guys know what's going on there. Um, she's also very good friends with Gemma Myers and just a lot of Sims around town. Um, as I've said, she's like very good friends with Axel as well, and of course her husband. She adores her husband. This little munchkin here, her name is Zoe. She is currently Benjamin and May's only daughter, only child actually. She knows her grandparents, of course, and she really likes Han, because mainly Han comes over to babysit. But yeah, I'm gonna like wait for Benjamin to come back, so I'll see you guys when he's back from work. Okay, he's back from work. I don't know why he has this face. Oh my god, brother, are you okay? What's going on? What happened to you? Okay. So he works as a natural scientist. He's currently an animal linguist, level 7 of his career. He is Axel's little brother. They're twins, but he's the second born. Um, you've already met his wife and daughter. He's very good friends with Elena Myers as well. She's a family friend, completely. She knows everybody from the family and he's good friends with everybody pretty much. Um, she, I'm sorry, he of course knows Milena. Um, and yeah, he doesn't talk to a lot of people. He has a lot of like acquaintances, but he's only friends with like very specific people inside the family, except for Elena, of course, and Milena. So yeah, he has a gold gardening badge, and that's how he was able to unlock the natural scientist career. Well, May has a maxed logic skill. She aged up into an adult with a maxed logic skill, and that's why she is in the science career. So yeah, that's I think everybody from the Tate family. I so somebody just texted me. I'm sorry if you heard that. So yeah, I've showed you guys the founding like members and all 8 of their children and their families, their respective families. So yeah, we're going to move on to the next founding family, which is much simpler, much easier to understand, and much smaller. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next household. So here we are. This is the Edwards house. I'm gonna give you guys the lore so you have a better understanding of what I'm gonna say, because it can get a little more confusing from here on, but it's actually pretty simple once you get the gist of it. So here we're gonna see Elena Edwards. So to give you guys a little bit of a backstory, when the 3 founding families joined the neighborhood, Mr. Edwards, who we're gonna call Mike, met this woman called Crazy. Crazy was a townie. They fell in love, and Crazy got pregnant. they moved in together and stuff like that. While Chrissy was still pregnant, Mr. Edwards, aka Mike, got together with Sarah, the other founding member. They got together and Sarah got pregnant. Chrissy then was like, hey, where the hell is my husband? And she was like, hey, I saw him coming to your house. And so she knocked on the door, and a very pregnant Sarah opened the door. Chrissy broke in tears. She left Mike and Sarah. She left the house. She moved into a little cabin, and there she had her daughter. At the same time, a little after that, Sarah gave birth to twins, but she and Mr. Edwards decided that there was too much of a bad energy in this town, and so they completely left, and they don't exist in the game anymore. Mainly because something got corrupted, and I just had to remove them. So yeah, we're just gonna pretend that that's what happened. So Chrissy ended up giving birth alone to a daughter, Elena, who decided to take her father's name. A little after that, Chrissy met a guy, and she really liked that guy, and they ended up getting married and having 4 children together. And then she took his last name, and so Elena's half-siblings all have their father's last name. But we're gonna get into that part of the family after this one. Her siblings are Nicholas, Orion, Marcus, and Lloyd. Yep, the Lloyd that we met. So this is Elena. I'm gonna address the elephant in the room. She is a witch. Yep, she is a witch. But why is she a witch? Was her mother a witch? No. As you can see, she has a wedding ring, but no husband. What happened? Well, other than the fact that when she was a teenager, she was dating Cody Myers, aka Hannah's now fiance, or soon-to-be fiance. She met somebody, Frank, Cody's brother, and she really liked Hank. He was very sweet to her. He was there for her when her mother passed, and she was treated like a princess. They even moved in together, and they were about to start their family until tragedy struck. Frank died in a fire, and she didn't take it very well. They were about to start their new life. She had found out that she was pregnant, and he died. She was so distraught that she ended up having a miscarriage, and therefore losing both her husband and her baby, which drove her into insanity. She desperately wanted to bring him back. She would have done anything to bring him back, and she did. She made a deal with a witch to give her magical powers. But what did the witch take in return? Well, as Elena was doing a magic spell to bring Frank back to life, something went wrong. Frank came back to life, or actually I must say that Frank came back, but he wasn't alive. He was a zombie. That's the part that the witch didn't tell her. When you want to bring back life, you have to give life, and she didn't. So nature decided to bring him back, but not exactly. Seeing that she had made the man that she loved into a monster, she killed him with her own hands. So yeah, she is not doing very well. Um, and yeah, that's basically her story. It's very sad. Cry it out, babe. Cry it out.
That was gross.
It's okay. Can you blame her? Not really. So yeah, she is a witch. This is her house. Here she has a whole room dedicated to magic. This is Frank's grave. I don't remember who this is. I think she killed a man, but I don't remember. Whatever. She killed somebody. Now he's here with her husband. Uh, this is the house that she and Frank bought together. I don't think she has even paid out the loan. Yeah, no, she hasn't paid back the loan. Um, it's not finished because, you know, everything happened and yeah. But her house is pretty, so that's something. Uh, you know, it's by the beach. Here you have a giant staircase that leads down to the beach and stuff like that. So it's a pretty house, but she has nobody to share it with, except for her familiar, who is right here. This is Moonshine. It's adorable. It's a little kitty, and I love little kitties. It's adorable. So yeah, that's basically what happened. Here is her family. So Chrissy is here. That's her mother who died actually from old age. And then here we have Lloyd, Marcus, Nicholas, and Ryan and Nicholas, who are her half siblings. Because Christy, as I said, got married to Brandon. Now I don't know how to pronounce their last name. I think it's of French origin, so you would call it Lilard. But don't call me that. I don't know. We're just call him Brandon Lilard and pray for the best, because I'm sure that the D at the end doesn't make a sound. So Lilard, whatever. I don't care enough. So yeah, Crazy married Brandon, and then they had their 4 children. They had twins 2 times. So yeah, this is Elena. Her story is very sad. She has taken her late husband's last name. Um, but yeah, the Edward's name has kind of died out. Uh, but yeah, moving on from this depressing life, we're gonna go to the final. I think it's the final household that we're gonna see today. And yeah, so let's go. Finally, we have reached the end. I've been recording for so long. Oh my god. Okay. So, oh my god, I'm so sorry. The messages. Anyways, so this is Brandon. Oh no, I don't wanna exit. Okay, so this is Brandon, Christy's husband. And these are his youngest sons, Nicholas and Orion. So Brandon has always been the firefighter of the city. So yeah, you can see here he has the fire truck. This is his house. They are pretty rich. Like the Edwards household has always been rich, and ever since like Mike left, he gave Chrissy all of his belongings because he kind of felt bad. So they've always had money, and they've just worked with it correctly, I guess, because Christy, while she was alive, she would work at the electronics shop, and then they opened the appliances store, which Lloyd has inherited. So yeah, this is Brandon. He is a townie. He is a romancer, and as I said, he works as a firefighter. He While he was married to Christy, he would go out with Jill Smith, not the townie. But he wouldn't do anything too serious. He would just make out with her and just occasional woohoo. So yeah, he wasn't very loyal, or actually loyal at all. He wanted to have 20 loves simultaneously, but yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. Here, this is Nicholas. He is dating Catalina and has a crush on Brittany Parker. He's a romancing like his dad. And then here we have Ryan, who's also a romancing, but he hasn't had the same bond with the ladies like his brother. So I mentioned while we were visiting Ivory and Lloyd that Lloyd had a brother, Marcus. Yeah, Marcus, who is his twin brother, actually passed away. In my head, he passed away. He killed himself, or he unalived himself. Because he actually reached dead red down here, and there are some special occasions where if my sim has 3 mental breakdowns and for more than a day, for more than 2 days, his aspiration meter is at the very bottom, he will, or he or she will die. And yeah, that's what happened with Marcus, unfortunately. So yeah, there's really not much more to say. Basically, the 3 founding families became 2 founding families, and that's pretty much all of it. But because the Tates have so many children, I just had to make a video mainly about them, because it's like an hour video where I'm constantly talking about Sims and their children and how everyone's related. And it's, oh my god, my head. So yeah, with that, we have reached the end. I'm just gonna have you guys look at Brandon while I give you the outro and some more information and stuff like that. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. You can go ahead and exit now if you don't want to hear the rest. But I'm gonna have to talk about a few things before I end this video. But before you leave, do make sure to like and subscribe because it does help a lot. And leave a comment down below if you want to see more, maybe gameplay in the future. I would be up for that. But yeah. Anyways, thank you guys if you watched this far. Now into the more channel related stuff. I've decided that I want to have an upload schedule, and I think I'll probably be uploading a video every Saturday. So yeah, expect to see videos every Saturday from me from now on. And if everything goes well, I'm gonna be able to like hold the schedule. But yeah, what else? I wanted to address some things as well. I'm aware that my microphone quality is not the best, and I'm terribly sorry if that is something that makes you less likely to watch my videos, because I completely understand that it can get into somebody's nerves, especially with all the harsh sounds when I talk. But I want you guys to keep in mind that I am 17 years old, I don't have my own money, my own job, I'm still a student, and I'm making these videos for fun with the setup that I already have. I can try to find a better microphone and maybe a pop filter, but I cannot make any promises, and maybe in the future. But yeah, I wanted to also thank you guys so much for the support. We reached 70 subscribers. I made the community post for the 53 subscribers, and now we've reached 70, and we're so close to 100. And oh my god, that's something that I would have never expected. Thank you so much for all your support, both on Tumblr and here on YouTube. I'm so excited that you guys like my content, and I'm actually currently working on opening a sim filer to upload my builds. I've contacted the team behind Sims Filer, and I'm just waiting for their response, and I'll see how to work things around from there. Maybe like expected like next week or in 2 weeks time. I currently don't have anything in mind to upload for Christmas, so if you guys have any ideas, do let me know down below, as always. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it that I wanted to say. Uh, so yeah, if you guys have any questions about either the rules for my Build a City challenge, or if I didn't explain anything well enough, do let me know down below and I'll give you guys any answers that you want. So yeah, go follow me on Tumblr, because that's where I post most screenshots and gameplay like segments. And there you'll see also like sneak peeks for my videos and stuff like that, and it's a very beautiful community and I'm very glad to be part of it. So yeah, go follow me on Tumblr. Also subscribe to YouTube, press the like button, do the little bell thingy, because YouTube sleeps awake, and oh my god, please support. But yeah, no, if you enjoyed the video, do like and do subscribe and do leave a comment down below, and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys.